Cookie, why are you crying?
Because I've been feeding the cats dog food and I didn't know. This is dog food. And that's the cat food and I opened the wrong... This thing was full. We've been eating dog food and they're kitties and she's too small to be eating this.
Thanks for clicking on the Otanos channel. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we're starting over at YouTube. We are looking at Cop Meats, and they have 61.3 thousand subscribers. If you haven't already go over there and hit the like and subscribe.
I'm asking.
Unlock the door!
Sir.
Step out of the vehicle now! I'm not going to tell you again.
Sir, I'm not.
Step out of the vehicle now!
Is it a lawful order?
Yes, it is a lawful order.
What is my charges?
Step out of the vehicle.
What is my charge? What am I being detained for? I'm asking why. I don't feel comfortable. I fear for my safety.
Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of videos out there where people are under the impression that, well, first off, you know, if you know your constitutional rights, you do have that right to ask them, right? You have a right to ask them, like, hey, what am I being pulled over for? That whole deal, right? But then when they give you a lawful order, once you don't follow it, that's where the problems start. If they give you a lawful order, now when I say lawful, it could be determined at a later date that it may have been an unlawful order, but then you're entitled to what's called a civil restitution, and then that particular person that violated your constitutional rights would be responsible for payment and also the department. But
Why am I being...
Step out
Sir.
of the vehicle now!
Please tell me why.
Step out of the vehicle now!
Sir, please tell me why.
I'm not going to tell you again. Step out of the vehicle.
Sir, you have to tell me why
No,
I'm
I
being
do not.
detained.
Step
Yes,
out of
you
the
do.
vehicle. I'm gonna
Sir,
tell you one last time.
or what? You're going to beat me?
No, but I am going to pull you out of this vehicle.
For what reason?
Step out of the vehicle.
see,
now.
he could
Sir,
have
I'm-
handled that differently.
Dude, you know this is illegal, man. This is illegal, man. My car's in drive right now.
Put it in park.
Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest? I'm under arrest?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
For what, sir?
I mean, at the end of it all,
Now we have something from Doc Rich.
is she wrong? I think she's speaking a lot of cold, hard facts here that a lot of people would love to say themselves. Check it out.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but America is not Make-A-Wish. I do not care that you want a better life. That is not what this country exists for. Not for you to sit there and see how much you could scam out of other Americans. Just because you want to be here does not mean that you are entitled to be here. Let's get that clear. The way that people walk around acting like they should just get a free pass into this country because life is hard back in their home country, that's not our problem. Why does it seem that everybody else's problems all over the world has to suddenly become the problems of Americans? I don't care. Figure your shit out. If you guys are so smart, if you're such a great contribution to societies all over the world, then surely you would be able to fix your own society rather than bailing out just to come here and live off of our taxpayer dollars. The immigrants of previous generations would be absolutely mortified to see these people getting off the boats, getting off the planes, walking around with their handouts, trying to see what they could take from who. They don't care, and they're not even appreciative of it. I don't know if you guys have ever...
Okay, so like I think this is like a generalization of you know, putting people into a category and all of them are not in that category. There's a guy who I covered here the other day. He was from Vietnam. He was Vietnamese and like owns his own business. And he said the majority of the people that came with him or that he knew that were Vietnamese, part of the community, they own businesses. So, I mean, don't generalize people. Don't put everybody in that same boat.
Seen the videos of the illegal immigrants who were being put up in five-star hotels off of taxpayer dollars, of course, in New York City, where they were getting 3 free meals a day, complaining about it, saying that it wasn't up to their standards, that they didn't really like the food. Are you kidding me? The way that they would be deported like this. You are entitled to nothing here. You should be...
I'm just an observation, but she doesn't know how to snap her fingers. I'm just saying she went like that, kind of missed and hit her hair. Just saying.
Grateful that you were even allowed to come in here and stay here, especially if you do
grateful.
not belong. You should be kissing the ground that you walk on, but of course they don't, because
That's
they have
true.
no loyalty to this country, and that's why they walk around waving everybody else's flag but ours and spitting on this.
Ooh. Okay, so we are over at Instagram now. That's right. We are at Instagram, and this is by Powder Fluff Girl. Okay. Just like to add that I am on my personal walk with my Father in heaven, Father God. Yes. Okay. Now this image may seem not quite matching up to that, but I don't show you stuff for no reason. Just because you fail and fall down doesn't mean that you're not going to try again. And doesn't mean I'm not going to show it again. That looked like it hurt. Right?
Thank you for flying Bravo Airline. Equipped on this Boeing 737.
That blonde
the one
blonde
where the
girl.
windows fly off. If you want to sit in the aisle seat and you feel gust of wind, that's not the window rolling down, that's the window flying off. Anyway, there are 2 exit signs. They're kind of dim because we got them from Shein, but that's okay. You can still see them to get off. Okay, and anyways, if you press the call button, that's fine. But don't press it more than twice, because I'm going to come sit in your row and I come sit in the middle seat. And I'm going to use both armrests so you have no room the entire flight. Anyway, thank you. Have a safe flight.
Now we have something from Tony RCGC.
Pookie, why are you crying?
Because I've been feeding the cats dog food and I didn't know. This is dog food. And that's the cat food and I opened the wrong... This thing was full. We've been eating dog food and they're kitties and she's too small to be eating this.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a horrible person.
You're not a horrible person.
No.
I've been feeding them dog food, Mom.
Baby. They still love you. Look, they're eating.
No, yeah, they're eating now. They've probably been starved. Mom, this is adult dog food. And they're kitties.
I mean, humans can eat dog food
Well, do they think about kitties?
an emergency.
No, I'm a horrible person.
You're not a
I
good
deserve
person.
to never have kids and have my tubes tied.
Huh.
No.
A little
Mistakes
extreme.
happen.
Oh, she's teaching her kid right, you know, like mistakes
God, they're
happen,
still
yeah.
eating.
Pookie.
They didn't know.
It's okay.
But now I remember because I put the dog food in here because there was less dog food and I had more cat food. And the dog food used to go in there, so I just swapped the two because we don't have a dog anymore. So then I skipped this into there.
Oh. That's how it happened.
Oh.
Yeah, that, I mean, it could happen to
What
anyone.
if they start barking? I knew she started barking! I swear to God, no! Mom, I literally told Danny I think she's barking. How is it funny?
Hey, now we have something from comedian girl Billy. Okay.
So here's the issue that I have with this video. This feller is like 6'8", and the girl is like 4'10" and weighs
Ginger.
75 pounds.
Ginger
You'll
Billy.
never see videos of dudes lifting
Sorry,
big
dude.
chicks like this on here.
There's a reason.
Called him
Well,
a
I'm
girl.
about to be the first fella to do this with a thick chick. Watch. You grab these luscious thighs right here, okay? They took them right there. I gotta get like I'm in a squat position. Get some stretching in. All right, here we go. I'm gonna lift you, baby. You ready?
I think you can do
All
it.
right. Don't
One,
jump.
2,
I'm gonna lift
and
you.
do it on,
I'm gonna lift you. All
on
right, here we
3.
go. 1, 2, 3, and you're going up. Oh my God, you're not moving. Oh my Lord.
I mean, he looks like he has some muscles too, like he could do it.
He
He could have done that.
God dang it, you are
Heavy.
not, that is not.
Okay. That was funny, yeah. He looks pretty yoked out, man. I mean, like, for real, he looks like he's got some guns right there. But you can have big guns, you know, not be very strong. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to put him down. I'm just saying I've seen guys with huge guns and that were weak. like really didn't have a lot of strength, but they were all yoked out. Okay, so we are over at X now, formerly known as Twitter, for our news section posted by Insider Paper 6 hours ago. This happened in Australia, where a guy jumped out of an airplane, perfectly good airplane, and then this happened. Why is there no sound? Well, maybe there's just no sound for the video. Ooh, dude. And then his friends left him. His friends left him. So you are trained for situations like that, and you're, taught to break away, and then you have your reserve shoot. But that's, I'm sure he has a little extra on the way down, a little extra in his pants. Just saying. Okay, we have something from Visegrad 24 NATO chief Mark Rutte. Russia has brought war back to Europe. We must be prepared for the scale of war our grandparents and great-grandparents endured. Go ahead and repost that for you on my X. If you haven't followed me already at X, follow me at X. There's a lot of stuff coming out about the European Union, NATO. Yeah, things are not looking so great in that particular area. What can I say other than things are looking rather bleak? Anyways, a bit short of an episode today. Yeah, have some business to take care of. TV went out, so I'm not too happy with South Korea because it was made. The TV was made in South Korea, but going to be a bit of a hassle. It's like a 75-inch. My friend laughs at me because, of course, he has the super huge TVs. But anyways, that's all that we have for today. I'd like to thank you if you watch a channel for this long. I truly do appreciate you. We make a video Monday through Friday, a long one, even though this one is short. And then we make a video either before the stock market opens or after the stock market opens with my bird boy Pete. Made one today, and you know what? Today kind of sucked. Yeah, I mean, it's not money riches, and it's not all wins. I'll just say that. It's not all wins. Every single episode, we get a subscriber or subscribers, sometimes a lot of subscribers. So thank you very much for clicking the like and subscribe. How do you do that? There's a face up there. That's my face. Click the face. Don't hit it because it'll break your phone. Thank you very much for hitting the like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. It doesn't cost you anything. It's completely free, zero. I see you. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next one.